Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, May 26th. We're looking at window traders' market profile of SPY, IWM, and Triple Q. And yes, pretty quiet day. Yes, pretty boring day. It was a profitable day, though. Small range, but if you read the MGI right, you did well because all we had was some weak longs getting out, some weak shorts, and then looking for afternoon pullbacks. So there were good opportunities. I did have a good day. We go out. Let's start with Triple Q. I actually took my first NQ trade today in I period. Bought the low. Bought the afternoon pullback low. As it pulled back, I'm like, we had higher value. The POC was up here. I figured the odds of going back were good. Bought it right around eyes low and took it back up for my first trade in NQ. They end up with an inside day with higher value. They had a 12 wide POC yesterday, never got to it. Well, they have another wide one today. They are 11 wide. Again, I don't count N period. Inside week up, holding. Russell. Boy, is the Russell an enigma? I guess that's the best word. Inside week up failed yesterday. We have an outside day down. So what did we do today? Boom, open and drive straight up, go out with two sets of single prints, triple distribution day, inside week up again, but in inside days, they just missed taking out yesterday's high. I didn't take any trades in it, but boy, they are, that 8 or 9 week balance, I'm telling you, this thing, it's going to be interesting when it comes out of it, when it does. SPY and ES. Didn't do a lot of trading. I didn't buy I's pullback low because I was in NQ's pullback low. So, would have been a nice one there also. I was also actually tempted when I was in the NQ trade to take a mini trade, but I like only handling one at once, so I didn't do them both at the same time. They both would have paid. We end 10 wide. I told the room this morning, just like I said in last night's video, I'm keeping my expectations low because of the lack of tempo, the lack of volume. You have a 3-day weekend coming up. Well, because I did that, my mental reserve was fine all day. Not, oh man, this is frustrating. Not at all. And I took some good trades. I told the room, I said after the third time frame, I don't doubt if we don't resolve this open in a good part of the day. Well, they tried an FG and H, failed, and we go 10 times through the opening. Not surprised. No. Value went from unchanged to overlapping a lower, back to unchanged, to overlapping a higher, back to unchanged. Again, no surprise. I did take a long in A. I was very patient today. A opened, came down. I said, I'm going to take a long against value low. I said, if we take out today's low, I'm out. Didn't take it out. 417 calls, went back up, and booked a nice trade. Then D period, my best trade of the day by far. Took a 75 lot put play. Took 25, added 50. Because I was like, there's no tempo, no volume. We're 4 for 4 wide. I expect it to come back in. That's exactly what it did, the 422 puts. Best trade by far. I was going to do it in G, but I was eating, so I decided not to do it. Actually, in F, I'm sorry. What I did do in G is I did take them in G because the same thing. Weren't getting any tempo, anything, 422 puts. I didn't take them as large as D. Now, H got a little more tempo. I was waiting on it. Never did anything. It came down, took out G's low. Actually, I still had my puts. I apologize from G because I said I'm going to add to them if it takes out. I finally took off the last ones I had in G, and then it decided to take out G's low, and I didn't get back involved. And then the only other trade that would have interested me at all was along at I's low, but like I said, I was long already the NQ. So it was a good day. So I can't complain. And tomorrow we have an inside day. What are we going to get out of it? Remains to be seen. For the upside, we have today's high of 419.61. Yesterday's high of 420.71. And then the single print still, 420.72 get filled at 421.03. And then above that, we don't have anything until 422.74, the weekly high. For the downside, we have 10 wide, 418.79. That's D's low. Then we have 3 daily lows, 2 very close to each other. 417.76, 417.62, 417.08, and then below that we don't have anything to the daily low, 414.45. So what does that mean? Well, if we make this smaller, this is what it means to me. I told the room just before the market closed, this is what we have to concentrate on. Today's high and yesterday's low. That's where we've done a lot of business. Look at how wide the pox are. Good chance we open up inside that range again tomorrow, right? Then what happens if we take out today's high? Well, the next destination is Tuesday's high. Are they going to have the energy to do it? Remains to be seen. And then they have the little single prints above there still from the 10th. But I would go for that, right? You go with that trade and monitor it for continuation. So if we take out today's high, I'll be looking for longs. If we get lack of back in the day's range, I'm out. On the flip side, if we come down and take out today and Tuesday's low, I'm looking for a short. Go with the trade, monitor it for continuation or lack of, which means we should go and get at least Monday's low. If we can't come back in, add it a trade and reassess. That's exactly what tomorrow's game plan will be early on. And then just to see it on the charts real quickly, 2 days to go in the month. One time framing up, very healthy. Maybe we get some legs and close above last month's high again, right? That's a possibility. But regardless, one time framing up 7 months, incredibly healthy. In fact, I was discussing with the room, since I started my own trading room, I started it in the middle of April of 2020. We came out of an inside month in May, and all we've done is gone bull, balance, bull. We have not gone bear at all in the longer time frame since I've had my own room. I'm looking forward to the day it does. Weekly, it's balance. Inside week up, we're not getting a lot for it. We're only 80 cents above it, 90 cents above it, but it's still an inside week up, and it encompasses a 7-week balance. And then on the daily, still one time framing up. Inside day does not stop that. So we're one time framing up for 5 days. Tomorrow should be interesting. What happens when we come out of the inside day, either to the upside or the downside? 42 million shares. So we've done 2 days in the 50s and 42. Horrendous. So that's why my expectations are low coming out of an inside day tomorrow. I don't expect anything drastic. If I get it, great. I'm not going to get lulled to sleep, but I'm tempering my expectations. I hope you had a great day trading. On days like today, we had some awesome educational discussions in the room on trading. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Have a lovely evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.